All right, exciting video for you guys today. Exciting video for me, big time. My first real piece of armor. So I'm unboxing two Brigandines. One of them's mine. One of them's my friend over at Comish Boohurt Chronicles. Now we both ordered one together simply because the shipping was cheaper that way, to have them both shipped to one place, and then I ship them his to his house. And they are from Pavel at Ultralight. I think the actual, you can type that in and find it, but Ultralight Armor by Pavel Berlikov is what it's actually called. He makes some beautiful pieces. This is the Surtur Brigandine with crenelles. I'll explain to you what the crenelles are when you see it here. Pavel is from Russia. His shop is on the very east side of Russia, almost near Japan. And it was weird shipping. So it shipped from there to the middle of Russia. Instead of going east towards California to the US, went all the way in the middle of Russia. It took like a week. And then from there to my house was like another 5.5, 6 days. It took almost as long to go halfway through Russia than it did all the way to the literal opposite side of the world. So I went from Russia, middle of Russia, to Dubai, Germany, to Cincinnati, Ohio, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and then to Wichita, and then here to my house. So let's go ahead and just unbox it like I did with my falchion and buckler. Let's get on with the box opening. While I'm doing this, I'm going to explain a little bit of issue and things we had going on with it. So to start with, I'm just going to start with the price. Price was $680, $650 without the crenelles. I just think they look kind of cool, and they offer that slight little bit of extra protection on my hips. So I went ahead and got them. So $680. It is titanium. It is also there. He has 4 different options. I'll explain here in a minute what I mean by that, for basically how it's made. So $680 for titanium, and really nice looking brig is what I found online is quite a good price. Let's see how this goes here. Shipping would have been $200 with just by itself. Shipping with the two of us was $250 for the extra weight. But, you know, we split that in half, $125. And then me shipping from here is going to be less than the $75 difference. So we're both saving some money on the shipping. Now, I didn't pay the full $680, and I will explain why. I had asked for a dark red, more of a maroon color from his, he had on his pictures. It's a really nice website. You check it out. Real dark. He calls it like a wine red. So but I specified dark red, didn't send a picture, because I had initially asked for this really nice turquoisey green blue kind of shade. And it turned out that he didn't have that anymore, which he was up front with me, and I asked for dark red. He went ahead and made it. Turned out it wasn't the dark red I'd wanted. Here in person, it already looks darker than it did in the pictures. The picture he sent, it looked like a true, like a fresh, like blood red. And so because of that, I messaged back, like, this just looks like a normal shade of red. It wasn't like a real dark red. And he's like, this is my darker red. It's not the darkest red. He said the wine red. He did not suggest it for full-on contact, because it wasn't near as sturdy or stiff, good of a textile. And he showed me a lighter red that he actually had. So this was darker, but he apologized. It wasn't what I was expecting, really kind of what I had asked for. And he gave me $100 off. So I actually paid $580 plus doing the shipping, saved a little money. My friend, Dr. Comish, he got this blue one here, which I don't remember if they remade his of the dark blue, or if this is the blue he got. It looks darker than the pictures too. But he got the exact same one, just in his size, custom made. And he got a discount as well. He specifically did send a picture and everything for the dark color. I'm not entirely sure what that actually was. I believe it was a little more discount than I had gotten though. And let's pull him up here. So that's basically the story of the shipping. We both didn't quite get the color we asked for. He specifically asked for a dark color. Sent a picture, everything. It wasn't what he'd asked for. So, bit of a hiccup there. He'd also put black straps on mine in the pictures he sent me. And I had, again, requested like a dark brown color like this. And he did change those out for me, not a problem. He did that really quick. It's just change out a few rivets for the straps. And he can reuse those straps, no problem. They're not sized or cut or anything like the plates and the wool outer textile is and everything. So let's split these out here. Let me get my red. Yeah, it's a lot darker than it looked like in the pictures. It's really nice. I don't know if you can see it very well from the camera there. It almost has like a suede look to it. It is very, very nice. Very nice, soft, thick wool material. Let me spread these out a bit. Let me pull the well packaged, nice thick plastic pieces here. So these pieces I'm pulling out here first. These are my front. So back piece. So that should be a front. And this is the front. Okay. So I think it looks really good. You may notice on the table that I also have a set of calipers out here too. Now, what I'm doing with these calipers, sorry, I'm moving the table, I got up and walked around there. The reason I have those is on Pavel's website, he specifies he has a light dual, a heavy dual. Oh, there's an end of a rivet or something there, like from one of the nails he used for the rivets. I might go through and file some of these down, to be honest with you. There might be some that are kind of sharp. They're not bad. But finding that tells me one probably broke off in the packaging process. And it doesn't fill me with a lot of joy to see that kind of unfinished. But I might go through and hammer and soften some of these up. Whoever did the crenelles down here. Oh, these are the crenelles. I mean, especially with crenelles, with the little flappy pieces here, they are plates. They're not just decorative cloth. These are plated, which is nice. Like I said, it's a little bit of extra coverage for 30 bucks. Do a little bit extra hip coverage, and they look nice. It's mostly for looks, to be honest with you. Maybe they save me someday. Maybe they save me from that hip blow a little bit, get hit there, but they're pretty small plates. I doubt they do a whole lot of protection, but anything's better than nothing at all. Oh, so they have light, heavy dual. The light is, I believe he specifies a type of plastic. The heavy dual, which are going to be like SCA, maybe some HEMA type actual hard contact. They're not just for LARPing or, you know, like a role play type stuff. And then he has light Buhurt, where you'd want to actually run around. The plates he specifies are smaller in the back, so these are probably come up in an extra row, would be my guess. I didn't really look on his website to see the difference, but I have seen some that are like a centerpiece, and then there's another piece of plates here. There's like an extra 3 in the middle instead of 1 big ones. And the heavy Buhurt should have big plates in the middle of the back, because you're going to get hit in the back, people behind you. A duel, you should be facing your opponent. Buhurt, not necessarily. So these are nice big, I mean, those are good, I don't know, 8-9 inch tall plates on my back, and at least 4 wide. Then these as well they're overlapping quite a bit. They're probably about 3.5 inches, and I don't know, a foot wide, this one across my back here. and specifically for heavy Buhurt. We both ordered a heavy Buhurt option. His is very exact same layout here as well. Now the calipers, he also specifies thickness of plates. I'm going to actually measure several of the plates here and tell you what they are. So he specifies on the heavy Buhurt version, you have 1 to 1.2 millimeter plates. I can already tell you, looking at this plate compared to the back plate is thicker. I just wanted to verify, is this actually 1.5, 1.2, whatever it is. The back plates are 1.5 millimeters, what he specifies on his website. Again, these are all titanium. So I would love to show you my digital display. Battery's dead. So I'm just going to have to measure it the old-fashioned way and see what they are. So let's grab a thin one right here. So this one is right at 1 on the side piece here. Let's see if I can get a... That one's nearly 2. That's actually 2 millimeters. And the edge could be kind of... Don't look like it though. That's a 2 millimeter. Almost. So it's probably 1.5. These are cheap Pittsburgh Harbor Freight brand, so I'm not gonna also take my eyes and that these are exactly perfect either. But these are 1.5. I can tell you right now, these are all the same. These are thinner down here. You can feel it. They're ones probably. These are definitely 1.5s. These are 1.5s for sure. These are on the shoulder, these tiny ones. The Crenels, they're 1. These, kind of hard to tell. Let me measure. These are 1.2s. Some of these here in the front are, they felt thicker, but it's hard to feel that 0.2 of a millimeter. Yeah, these are 1.2. At least these right in this section are. So I just flipped this over for you guys. It made me laugh because this looks like a big lobster or like a big like crayfish or something being red and like flayed out like this. I don't know if you can see it from that kind of angle with me sitting down here next to it. It made me laugh a little bit. I also noticed when I flipped it over, there are metal pieces from the rivets and stuff on it. It's a little annoying. Let's see if I can find a magnet and pull them off there. But yeah, it looked like a big lobster, this big piece of hair, like a head or I don't know. It just made me laugh. Wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, got the straps adjusted. I didn't knock my mic off a minute ago. Hopefully I don't keep doing that. Let me get this on and see how it fits. Move this here for you guys. See if we can stay around the leather. So again, I have the light jacket, my just work shirt and a white shirt under it to kind of hopefully simulate the thickness of a gambeson underneath it. So I did loosen the bottom all the way out to the final hole here in the sides, and if I could probably pull it again. I think as it stretches here, it'll probably do better. I did loosen the top all the way down too, just because I wanted it to sit lower. It was kind of pushing on my shoulders, which that's alleviated just by the adjustment. I also wanted it to cover my butt and groin area a little better, which it does. I'm gonna move you guys again. Hopefully this isn't too noisy. I can cut it out if it is. So this is it. This is the fit. It fits really well actually. It's nice and tight. Plenty of room around my armpits here. Now that I've kind of got it on a little more, I can maybe tighten here. I might not want to. I'm not sure. I have to give my team a bit. How's it supposed to fit more? I got a lot of mobility left and right, and I have it pulled tight here, and it's wider at the bottom, how it builds it. So it gives you that mobility. It kind of tightens right above your belly button, your navel area, which cuirasses traditionally stop there. Then you have a piece that comes up to them, so it makes sense. So you bend around your stomach, right below your rib cage, not if it came all the way down here nice and straight, it'd push into your legs and there'd be no movement. So plenty of movement in it. Arms, I can, whatever, no issue. I think it looks great. It fits me well. Just have to see kind of if I can make it tighter. Just have to get the team this weekend and see what they say. You can see it does come, now that I've loosened the straps, it comes almost mid-groin. It covers most of my, if you can see it, most of my butt. And the Cornell is giving a little extra. I think they are going to protect. You might be able to see, you'll lower you guys down a bit. So I mean, they're not that far apart on the gaps here. So I mean, if I get hit right there, it's gonna help. It's definitely better than not have them. That's it. Brigandine from Pavel Ultralight. Of course, first when I take off my mic again. Went well other than the colors. This color is actually darker than it looked like in the picture, so I'm not disappointed. I'm happy with this. Very happy with it. My concern is a little bit the finish on the inside of the rivets. Sorry. Concerned with the finish on the inside of the rivets a little bit, but other than that, it's fantastic. I'll get a weight too. I'll put it in the description. Cannot find my luggage weighing. Might just get on the scale, weigh myself, weigh it, holding it. But thank you guys. Hope this helps you guys decide on a brig as well. I love this one so far. I'll see what it's like in battle and let you guys know in the future. Thank you.